Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's been a while, about 2 weeks or so since my last post on YouTube, and probably a little bit longer from when I watched, those last 3 episodes of Interview with the Vampire. And I'm just excited to jump right back in. I've been a little busy because I'm in the process of moving, so didn't really have too much time to be on here and film, but here we are. Essentially, what happened, it seems as though it was Armand who ratted them out to, the Theater des Vampires group, and last thing we saw is that they put bags over their head, and it seems like Lestat is back. So is he about to get some revenge here? I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens and see what are some of the differences from the movie. Because, like I've mentioned throughout this, like I first watched Interview with the Vampire with like Brad Pitt, Kirsten Dunst, and Tom Cruise like forever ago, and that was my introduction to this. And I have an idea of what's coming, but I'm curious how it's portrayed here. Let's get right into it.
Stay tuned after the show for an exclusive look inside the episode.
And I'm going to start the timer when it is actually on. So right now we have the intro. Moving is not fun.
Yeah. I was being hunted.
So once
completely unaware it was happening.
The intro is done, I will start the timer.
1,000 nights of sulking and the first sight of her, you were just gonna overleave me! I am trying to restrain myself! The last dance before the feast. I'd like that.
No vampire must commit to writing the history of the vampire.
Literally, they found so much stuff to go against them.
He broke with the coven.
Oh my
They gave him
gosh.
the choice. He chose.
Yeah, he chose.
You be seated. The premeditated murders of the vampiress Antoinette Brown and the vampire Lestat de Lioncourt.
Let's go. Oh my gosh. I'm getting stressed out just waiting for this to come on. Like, how's this gonna go? There's so much evidence against them. I could not prevent it. That's the name of the episode.
Claudia! It's gonna be okay!
Session 15, Louis de Pontelac. The child vampire Claudia and her companion Madeline are...
Anyone want to start?
Yeah, Armand.
Abducted. Overwhelmed. Outnumbered. Armand showed you out. Talking now. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm coy. Trying to bite at anything that moved outside the sack. Straining for any sound of her. Any sound. She was alive.
Oh my god.
When the rats found her.
Yeah.
I could not go to her. I could not help.
Don't tell me Armand's deal with them was Louis can be left alive and they could take out the other two as like equalizers. Oh my gosh, that would make me so mad.
Props. Props in a play. A play that's been fully designed and rehearsed. And every actor on stage has scripted lines, except for us.
If the prosecution's evidence convinces you to...
And if we attempted to speak our unwritten parts,
We didn't know any laws.
the cover members sitting behind us would use their collective powers to disorient our minds.
Wow.
Hearing a vice handle turning, jaws compressing the skull.
They were both trying to kill us.
Dear.
Oh my
We need to hear from you.
gosh.
We have your words here.
Yep, all her
In
written
all
diaries. Oh my gosh.
November the 23rd, 1939. I shall be your angel of death. Lestat.
Oh
You
my
are planning,
god.
quote, our future together, end quote. Well, I have already planned yours. Not much time left, Lestat. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. I know she was your favorite. But give it
Right. One of the rules, one of the laws.
pass it around.
Not against. You don't go against other vampires.
Fool.
You don't write the history of the vampires. And I think there was a third about like vampire children or something. So 1, 2, 3.
Ankle tendons slashed to the bone, wounds that would not heal before the curtain fell. Set dressing, nailed to the floor. And when the fight went out of Claudia, a growing sense of nausea took over me.
Oh gosh.
I could feel a presence in the theater. A tremor in the
So
air,
dramatic. Let's start coming up these
familiar
steps.
scent.
Forgotten of Magnus.
The audience was leering and feral. We were on trial. for
Oh
murder.
no.
And
Claudia could probably feel him too.
Only witness. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
he's coming.
the victim. Monsieur Lestat de Liancourt.
Oh my. Oh my gosh.
I prefer the old place.
And he's real this time.
Yeah. It's a grubby little cemetery, isn't it? A very special book for you to swear upon, Monsieur de Liancourt. Written by the vampire Claudia, in which your last words are recorded in your own blood. I swear, in my own blood.
Oh my gosh.
Monsieur de Liancourt, you've returned to Paris because? I have a box at Roland Garros for the men's doubles. I'm going to join the Australians if they win. Eine croque, madame brasserie. And justice for the attempted murder of my being.
This is
It's their turn to hurt.
Yep.
He was back in the flesh.
In
It
the
had
flesh
all the
this time.
hallmarks of a hallucination. Lestat, at last, come to kill us. But no, he was real.
So your new boyfriend sold you out to your old boyfriend.
all right. I sold him out.
And
That's
then he put
kinda
you on
awkward.
a show trial
Yes.
in front of a live human audience.
That's right.
Let me guess. The star witness's testimony was scrupulously impartial.
Like, knowing all that, how could Armand
It's a story
and
of
Louis
love.
even become, like, in a relationship?
What? It's a story of love wrong.
He's always been difficult for me. My first paramour, Nicolas de Lafont, a violinist.
Belonged to this very theatre troupe.
Briefly, yes. Fragile mind, prone to corruption.
Oh yeah, Claudio's looking at him like,
Beautiful boy.
Louis, you promised.
Of immense talent.
Nicky went insane. He died by his own hand.
No. With a little help from others.
I followed Lestat's gaze and saw Armand in one of the boxes.
Armand can't even look at them.
It stopped my heart until I saw the vampire Sam standing next to him, blocking his exit. He was as much of a captive as we were.
You were forced to watch.
A painfully close view of the stage.
Or what?
Or they'd kill me.
It was a part of his punishment.
Just a clarification for the readers.
Thank you. Get us a
To
clarification,
save your
please.
own life, Armand, you screwed over Louis, Claudia, and Madeline, and then you sat in the best seat in the house.
Center
watching the
orchestra.
consequences of you screwing them over.
He had a lot to account for, but he spent the whole performance calculating a way to save me.
An unfathomable sadness seeped into me with Nicky's death. I buried myself in the dirt, Porte Neuilly, in the outskirts of Paris, and I lay there for 100 years. Napoleon marched his drinks cabinet across Europe while I mourned. The sounds I heard were the weed roots growing around me. My only sustenance, the ancient blood already inside me.
You awoke in 1908. But
Oh,
even a
boy.
century underground could not obliterate the pain of Nikolai's death.
I did what many have done when too many ghosts haunt the old world.
You left for the new one. Bobbed the Atlantic in search of America's star-spangled shores.
Gosh, so much exposition that's being told here.
The humidified daughter of Paris.
And who did you meet there, Monsieur de Liancourt?
The silence, so dramatic.
Pointe-de-Lac.
Louis Dupont du Lac.
Let the court record show that the victim pointed to the accused.
I didn't point. I merely glanced his way. Be precise in your declarations, advocate.
I'm about to violate the fifth.
Keep calm, carry on.
Oh.
I first saw Louis in a street brawl.
The accused was a troubled man. A failed sugar farmer, a brothel keeper.
Forced into corners by his race, alienated from his own desires, American Puritanism mangling his very soul.
Disreputable, cold, violent.
Louis first accosted me in a pleasure house, and then everywhere I went, as if by happy accident, there was Louis, offering to be my chaperone,
Wow.
his eyes sliding down me. I, a vampire, was being hunted with every breath, every heartbeat,
Wow.
every sidelong glance. Louis was saying, "Come to me. Come to me." Those are his words.
Oh.
Come to me. Fuck you.
Ooh. Oh, come on. Like, I hate that they're doing that.
Me. How do you know that it was not your own voice, Louis? Speaking your own unspeakable desires. Screaming them
Oh my
in the
gosh.
darkness in the hopes that I would come to you.
Is Madeline okay?
Lestat. It's your line. Lestat.
And after the outbreak of Nikki,
And after the heartbreak that was Nikki, to feel such hunger again.
The accused called to you from within a church where he was confessing his sins to a priest.
I destroyed that priest and another right in front of him.
Yes. You put your fist through his skull, showed him what enormous power you possessed.
I offered Louis myself instead. What I am.
This is so dramatic. This is so dramatic. I can't.
An immortal life. And I offered it to him. In the church. On the altar.
And with the two dead priests in his purview, the accused raised up his hands and took your face in them with a kiss of acceptance.
Yes.
facts.
Did you say something? Men embracing men. It
Oh,
disgusts
wow.
I'm pretty sure it disgusts a whole lot of people.
you. Oh.
Wow. Wasn't expecting
You
to hear
thought
that.
it best done. You vomited into your foxhole often, but what you didn't do, Corporal Donny Chatham, is fire your M1 Garand rifle a single time. Germans overran your line, and 3 days later, you ran off into the Belgian forest.
Ooh.
During which time, your friend, who you share a matching tattoo with, Private Ernest Hughes' arm was shot off. You tried to desert, but you couldn't read your map, and eventually you stumbled back to your line and claimed you'd been lost in the fog. There are 14 men who served their countries honorably in attendance with us this afternoon. They may, like yourself, be disgusted by the transcendent love between two vampires of the same sex, but I wonder, where lies their disgust now?
Oh my gosh.
Continue.
Wow. And as an audience member, you're probably like, how did he do that?
Louis didn't. The accused didn't take to vampirism. Crippled by qualms, he drank only from animals.
I didn't want to eat people.
He didn't want to eat people. You get it? It's all of you.
Madeline is just
Louis was fixated on
not
the loss of his humanity.
present with us at all.
His estranged family, the internecine politics of his food.
He not only rejected vampirism, he also rejected you.
Louis was deceptively agile with words. A transient form of verbal amusement. There was a night when he told me I'd be alone forever. An awful night.
A word of context for our jury. The single worst thing that a vampire can feel is loneliness. Human loneliness magnified by millennia by the never-ending road we walk.
Do they not know this?
How could they?
Take my hand.
Oh my gosh.
This is loneliness.
This is vampire loneliness.
You want to crawl up and die, don't you? I know. I know.
Wow.
There was a night when one of Louis' infrequent kills upturned the city. And he threatened me with this moment. Shame on you! He abandoned me.
Wow.
I didn't know if he was ever gonna come back. I was engulfed.
Projecting his feeling.
I closed my eyes and waited for the fire to take me. How did That's when the Black Angel came.
Wow.
But he came.
This is just wild.
With her.
Good luck on how that fucker didn't ask. Gave me no say. Made me more of a vampire than anyone up here.
A child.
14 years old.
Recalling a
And me
transformation
no
weeks
Good
after
luck on
the
how
event.
Why don't they let them talk? What is the whole point of this?
Relentless question.
I mean, I get the point. It's not for them to defend themselves because they've already made up their mind.
I told her 14 forever should be a cripple.
Lestat stood on that stage, took all the familiar pieces of Louis's life, defiled them, bent them into a Lestat-shaped effigy.
But some of it now.
What?
I remember
Wow.
being out of my body at the time. I was in Paris, but also in New Orleans. Lestat took me there.
14 forever should be a cripple.
She's going cold. What do we do?
Nothing. We do nothing.
She's dying because of me. They lit her building on fire because of me.
They lit whatever fire you're talking about with their own free will. You do not know this girl.
Make her like us.
C'est impossible. Elle est trop jeune.
Please, I can't have her die.
The gift cannot be given to children.
What do you mean? Yes, it can.
The great laws forbid it.
Great law. She's gonna die in front of us.
But he was in a terrible panic. Guilt had seized reason. Claudia on the ledge of death.
You know you can do this.
And so be what? A lapdog.
Not a dog.
A daughter.
I'll stay. I'll never leave you. Ever again.
They refilmed that scene. Or at least that cut of the scene.
For you.
Because of the recast.
A light I'd not seen for years. But I resisted. Because I knew the wisdom of the great laws. Because I knew pain and anxiety would be her only birthright.
Fuck you then. Not to myself.
She will be at war with herself. She's of an age where her emotions will soar and plummet. Mountains and valleys every day of her life. I don't care. Well, you must care. Her mind and her spirit will age, but the world will treat her as she is now.
Yeah.
And she will be miserable. And you will love her. And it will spiral beyond your reach.
Wow.
And you have to drain her first, Louis.
She asked if I was an angel. Me. It's not how it happened.
How did it happen? This is what I love about the show.
How it happened. I didn't think it at the time. But
The way memory changes based on what's been going on with you in the story.
my beautiful little daughter. Please.
Oh my gosh.
Please, I'll be anything. Please.
Just dragging her. So maybe Lestat's recollection is correct?
You will regret this for the rest of your life. I made her for Louis. She is my blood. I broke the second law. When you sentence them for their crimes, you sentence me too.
But you manipulated.
What is Santiago's deal?
It's a whole lot. How Claudia was made. He didn't tell me what she would be.
played down my role in it.
Wow. I keep saying wow. I'm just like taken aback by all
You
this.
should go with Lestat's version for the book, I think. I'm sorry. 74 years have provided
Clarity?
Unwelcome clarity.
Claudia was an unforeseen joy. A formidable fledgling.
Oh.
A consummate killer. A congenial companion. We were a happy trio. Louis coddled her, and I gifted her a predator's upbringing.
Lunch is served.
But Claudia's defect caught up with her.
You gotta help me. I had a date.
Claudia's moods worsened. She harmed herself in the sun for attention. Followed that with a killing spree. Corpses clogging the bayou. A penchant for human souvenirs.
She put yours and Louis' anonymity at risk. Then she ran away.
The vampiress taught in the wind for 7 years. And Louis, he blamed himself. And he folded inwards. Your companion no longer wishes to share his body with you. If every word coming out of his mouth is vitriol or disinterest for 7 years.
Wow.
You don't want to? You still hope that he'll emerge out of his melancholy, that he'll love you like you love him. What do you do? What do you do? Do you find affection elsewhere?
Oh my gosh. This just adds to the misery.
Later, the vampire Antoinette. 7 long years. And then Claudia returned.
Before her travel bag had hit the floor, Claudia assessed the fragility of our union. She's an artful predator. I can say that now. I see the best of my vampiric self in her. She looked at me, and then she turned to Louis and said, "Abandon Lestat. Come with me to Europe."
This is so sad. Like the looks that they're given, because that's all they could do. Because the minute they speak, they get their brain melted.
At first, we just slammed each other around our townhouse. Seven years of compromise,
I need to restrain myself, Louis!
denial.
Stop!
It all gave way.
Stay down, Shirley! I want to fight like this! You start it, you finish it, and we'll end in your death.
What? This is messing with my brain.
My death.
Look at your fucking face.
Stay back, Claudia! It's all good.
You're leaving with her?
Daddy Lou.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're
Daddy
good.
Lou. Haven't heard that in a long
It's
time.
over. Stay where you are, okay?
You're gonna leave me?
I'm gonna take this hand here.
And wrap it around that squirrely neck of yours.
Just like you did our daughter.
I ain't gonna stop until your eyes pop. And then I'm gonna find a big old butcher knife.
Oh my gosh.
Chop your head off. And then I'm gonna walk that head all way the audible part.
Memory is a crazy thing.
Fucking lines. And I'm going, yeah.
So this is what got him to grab him and fly up. Wow.
I'm burdened with my maker's temper.
No. No. You were teased until you toppled.
He tried to kill him.
Oh, did he?
You used your cloud gift. You flew the accused high up into the air, then you let him fall. 2 kilometers, approximately. Yes, I know. It's a lethal distance for a mortal, but for a vampire, it's a hard fall. Nothing more. Lestat has within his veins a most ancient blood, a godlike strength. Remember, he put his fist through a priest's skull. Did you do that to the accused? No, you did not. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I ask you to set aside your mortal biases and remember that we
Oh my gosh.
are monsters. And to us monsters, what's a bite between paramours? You knew Louis would be fine.
Yes, no, I don't know.
And he was fine.
Was he?
Lestat?
This is actually hurting Lestat.
Wolf congratulated for not killing your mom.
Yes! You knew he would be fine, and he was fine.
No!
He wasn't fine.
He is broken.
I let go of him. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It wasn't an accident. I let go of him. I watched him clutch the air. I saw him swinging wild as he fell through the clouds.
The projections went off sync. The start went off script again.
How do you know it wasn't part of the show?
Sam was cursing to himself beside me. Read for yourself. There was no scripting, Lestat. You cannot script a hurricane.
You cannot
I did it
script
to
a
hurt him.
hurricane.
And it did hurt him. And afterwards, he was a broken thing. I know, I saw, because I am the one who broke him.
The people are probably just like, wow, this is such an awesome play this week.
I couldn't persuade him to return my affections. I couldn't force him to love me, and so I broke him. What is worse than that? Crushing what you cannot own.
Wow.
I hurt the one. I hurt the only one.
Doing it again. Hurting you again.
And Claudia just sees it, and she knows Louis is gonna be pulled right back into carrying.
The coffin that you left me in. And I've thought of this for years since. I will always be sorry for what I did to you.
If it's true, it's too fucking late.
I was not worthy of the forgiveness you would give me.
Louis, I hope you don't fall for this. His face says he's gonna fall for it. He's right back.
Continue.
Okay. Nice apology.
No.
From the heart and not the page. Did it move you?
Yes, it
Crossed the
did.
ocean because he wanted us dead. And then something real. This is Lestat. What he does over and over.
Until you're left with no sense of what is or what is not.
Didn't work on me anymore. I wasn't thinking about Lestat's sincerity. I was thinking about how I was going to die. But
What?
it moved Claudia right up on her feet.
Good. Real pretty. You dropped him
Wow.
like an egg from an airplane. He's fine now. You apologize. All is forgiven. We poisoned him.
A confession!
He's not dead. He's standing right here in front of us.
True.
Can you cry and say that I'm sorry, Disorder.
Like,
This working for you, Lestat?
You gotta accept my apology.
Claudia, stop. It's your big revenge!
Lydia,
Oopsie daisy. Bailiff, could you clear it up, please?
wow.
don't know why I bother. You didn't come here for me. One more round in the stormy romance of you two. Never been about me. I was just a roof shingle that flew off of your house.
Wow.
Are we on trial?
She's so out of it.
It's not a trial. It's a stoning.
A stoning. Took the air out of the place with that one. Got a lot less fun real quick.
But they had their Technicolor film, Tronfam's wizardry with it. And they had Lestat back in the chair, fully recovered from his apology, back on mission. Delivering his lines, picking up his cues, hypnotizing the mortals back around with the potboiler in New Orleans.
The father, duped by his ungrateful and diabolical children.
Oh my gosh.
The father ridiculed and humiliated in his final minutes. The mistress, extinguished in the courtyard oven.
And the mortals didn't blink. They followed the pocket watch back and forth until Santiago and Lestat had been dreaming in their seats. Piranha's looking up through the tank water, waiting for the chum to be dumped.
I say it every time,
Covered our
the
crimes.
way things are conveyed and said. Piranha's looking up through the tank, seeing the chum. Who thinks like that?
She had confessed. I couldn't move. Lestat would have his vengeance.
I mean, even if Claudia didn't say the poison piece, it was gonna happen anyway. Don't put that on her.
This is hard.
And I still don't know how he could like be with Armand after this. But I guess when you've lived
For the
hundreds of
desecration
years.
the first, third, fourth,
Kind of
and
have to
fifth
learn
of
how
the
to
Great
let things
Laws,
go.
What say you for the vampire Claudia?
Look here. Are you not the horse a mile ahead of the cart?
Madame Justine.
Oh,
The
God.
vampire Madeline, what is her crime?
Oh, she's just a bastard fledgling, made without the knowledge or consent of the Coven Master, which is now me.
Yet she is oblivious to the crimes committed by her maker.
It is only fair that she be offered the same choice as any vampire. This is true and fair. In accordance with vampiric law, may she
Join the
join
coven.
the coven and become one with us.
She must join or die. Points for enthusiasm, but it is true and fair. Madeleine Epavier Heights! The choice is yours. Will you renounce the accused you sit with and join our coven?
She's not gonna do it. No. She's not gonna do it.
I'm the vampire Madeleine Epavier.
Wouldn't like people of this town be like, Madeline, what are you doing up there?
My companion is Claudia. My coven is Claudia.
Wow, that was beautiful.
My vampire heart quivereth.
The martyr skips her way to hell.
Indeed. For the heretical desecration of the first of the great laws, what say you for the vampire Madeleine Epavier? Guilty or not guilty? And there being only one sentence applicable, that being death.
I hate Santiago.
What is your sentence? The vampire Claudia rise. For the heretical desecration of the first, third, and fourth, and the murder of the vampire Antoinette Brown, and the attempted murder of her maker, the vampire Monsieur Lestat de Lioncourt, what say you for the vampire Claudia? Guilty or not guilty? And the sentence.
May I ask the court for a final request?
No.
Let her have it.
What is Santiago's problem?
Man in the balcony, wearing the hi-hat, would you kindly remove it?
Sir, would you grant the condemned her last request?
Thank you. I now know all your faces. If there is an afterlife, I'm gonna come back and fucking kill all of you.
Oh.
And if there isn't an afterlife, I'm still gonna find a way.
Bailiff!
I like Claudia so much. And what, Louis gets to live? Gonna be found not guilty so he can feel the loneliness?
Of the great laws.
Wow.
1, 2, and 4. And the murder of the vampire Antoinette Brown and the attempted murder of his maker, the vampire Monsieur Lestat de Lioncourt. What say you for the vampire?
Are they gonna find him
Louis
not guilty?
de Pointe du Lac.
Not guilty.
Or not guilty? And the sentence.
This is Lestat. Wow. Oh.
That
Wow.
He saved you.
It took all my strength.
You saved Louis,
Oh my gosh.
but not her.
Facts.
I could not prevent it.
I could not prevent it.
I could not prevent it.
Punishment is not an applicable
That's what the
punishment.
people said.
Oh, but you mortals are bastards, aren't you? Arguably, a sentence worse than death. All right, have it your way.
Send him to Belgium.
Take him downstairs, tuck him in nice and tight.
I'm gonna guess that they didn't drive you to the Belgian border.
No. They probably put him in a barrel.
No.
Oh my gosh. Is that the last time he saw her?
There wasn't much fight left in me. They took me to their crypt. Shoved me in a coffin. Filled the coffin with rocks so I couldn't move.
That was the last time he saw her.
Vanished to a 2-by-7-foot box to starve to death and join the damned that came before me.
And while that's going on, she's upstairs on stage.
Yeah, what happened? Could he hear it?
Ask him. I wasn't there.
Okay. You were there.
And now for your viewing pleasure.
Oh my gosh.
Spectacle and
Arms around each other, defiant, scared, whispering last words to one another.
Does anybody have the time? Oh dear. Way past our bedtime. What you're about to see is fake. Remember that when you leave here today. You're all...
I tried to hear what Claudia was saying to Madeline, but my mind was with Louis. What must be happening to him backstage?
And I despise you for it.
And I despise you, Santiago. Oh my god.
And before Santiago pulled the blackout curtain hiding the perfectly mounted observatory lens for the perfectly timed sun in the sky above the theater.
Follow the bouncing ball.
Claudia smiled and started singing to her executioners.
Like windows when they're closed. Or to fly where the wind blows.
Claudia gave the audience her back, but Madeline succumbed first.
Wow.
And you could tell from the look on Lestrade's face, the last thing she saw on earth was him.
Could he see that? Could he hear that? Could he feel that? I don't know. Jeez. I hate... That pissed me off. That pissed me off so bad. Claudia has been a character that I've really enjoyed throughout this series. I hate Santiago. Oh, let me stop it. Sorry. Oh my god. I hate Santiago so much. You know, we're just gonna go into episode 8, which is the finale for season 2. I wasn't anticipating watching it, but like, that hit me. That hit me. So this one is called And That's the End of It. There's nothing else, so we're gonna jump right in. And I will restart the timer.
Why did you become a cop? For the show, for an exclusive look inside the
I'll restart the timer when it actually starts. Gosh, that Claudia thing really bothered me. Alright, I'm not listening to this. I'm just going to skip and start the episode. Timer starts now. Episode is beginning. I need Santiago gone. And that's the end of it. There's nothing else. Episode 8. Like, did Louis hear it, though? That's what I want to know. Wow, all these names. Nicholas.
A quiet, easeful death. What else would it be? I had nowhere to go.
The way exposition and thought is shown in this series, and I've said this across so many of these videos by this point, but like, I need to just read it.
I knew it.
He felt it.
Claudia was dead. I could feel it. Like I couldn't feel my hands, my back. Like I could feel my heart pumping slower every night. My broken arm.
I can't wait to see how he gets out of here and what he does to Santiago and them. Oh my gosh.
The coffin. The flesh having circled around the insulating rocks of my deathbed.
Are they still there? Right now? In your feet?
If you took an x-ray, they'd look like little cancers.
You could remove them anytime you wanted to.
Or maybe he has, and he's been lying to you all these years for effect. What were the consequences of you saving Louis?
True. What happened to Armand? That's a great question.
Ridicule. Santiago had suspected I had rigged the audience to spare Louis' life. So he made certain I would not forget my insubordination as part of my penance.
What, he fed him to the rats?
I tried to paint alternatives. Lucid what ifs. Wear a different suit the night you meet Lestat at the fair play. Snatch the piece of candy back from the barber when you're 7 years old. Would I have been stronger sooner? Would I have resisted Lestat 2 decades later?
I don't know.
Snatch the candy.
Like, after something like that,
Man in the different suit.
you can't possibly ever care for someone like that again.
But
But
the suit changes nothing.
I don't know.
And again,
That's what I want to see.
I'm kissing Lestat on the altar.
Any of Louis' like relatives through his
I'm
sister.
killing Lestat, but won't burn him. I'm dragged off stage and buried alive. Penny candy's not the answer. Claudia is dead. The worst nights were the pragmatic ones. A rock shifts by my knee. Could I make another rock move? Could I free my knee to exploit the craftsmanship of the coffin? But it was all ravings. The rock hadn't moved. The craftsmanship was solid. Claudia is dead.
Wow, and Armand just got to
What if
hear
Vampire
that.
starts screaming from starvation? He hasn't much time left.
I didn't know I was screaming. I had no energy to scream. If I had, I would have used it to ignite the clothes on my body, self-immolate. What was left to endure for? Claudia is dead.
Dang, like, just the repeating of that. Claudia is dead. Thought. Claudia is dead. New perspective. Claudia is dead. Thought.
Returned to abnormal. The old plays were remounted. The pack hunts revitalized. All under the increasingly self-satisfied eye of Santiago.
You ruined his play. They didn't get to kill Louis on stage.
And Santiago improvised a worse death. He had outwitted me. Hurt me deeply.
I can't wait for him to go.
And I played up that hurt. My subjugation cemented his power amongst the Covenant.
So, how did you get him out?
I placed a sacrifice in an old vault coffin. Swapped that coffin for Louis'. I was the defeated vampire, Mr. Malloy. No one was looking.
Uh-huh.
Does anyone ever ask Lazarus if he wanted to be woke? I don't read the Bible much anymore.
No one gives a shit about Lazarus's point of view, is what I remember.
I tasted the blood. I knew it was his. Why? I thought, Claudia is dead.
Claudia is dead again.
I was dead. I was dead.
Oh, okay.
But my rage had risen. Followed closely behind by my madness. They moved from shadow to shadow towards the cemetery in Montmartre. Why that place, it wasn't certain. It wasn't safe to return to the apartment. That would imply it was rational. Proximity to the theater? Maybe.
What was that?
My rage had been denied blood. My rage was light-headed. My rage killed without a single measure of satisfaction. My rage found a forgotten crypt amongst the forgotten dead. My rage hid its killings there.
Wow.
It conspired with my madness on a plan for retribution.
Hans, Luke pas. Trois, basilic. Aiglé. Murder.
Yes, get him. Oh, just remembering all the names. Oh.
Oh. Qu'est-ce que vous faites derrière la moto?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them in there. Someone waiting for a kiss.
Probablement.
I should think about taking hands.
Vous n'êtes pas un fermier. Non, mais chef.
Speak English.
You're not a farmer. I would use the machine.
Oh.
One of them tries to escape.
You should stand at the top of the stairs.
The people that he...
Behind the stairs, cut their feet off if they go up.
Thanks so much, SC Motion Studios. I appreciate it. I love this series.
Marsh is a big boy. Gustav is strong.
What haven't you left back?
If you get in a fight or delay, you'll be consumed with them. Pull more gas on this. And this one, you don't need to borrow your truck.
Louis, I don't have any use for it now. I know, you can hear me. You must leave Paris.
Armand, no, he's not gonna leave.
He knows the theater more than you.
Shut up.
Louis, save yourself.
Definitely need to get on that.
Do not worry about me.
I need this as a physical collection. I've said it in a few of the reactions, but the way that it's written is just phenomenal. Like, the way they describe, the way they explain exposition just makes me want to read the novels.
Sam tossed her in the rat box, and the rat box was Sam. Hans called me off.
I just need Santiago to go so badly. Oh my gosh.
Please listen to me.
No.
If I could explain to you the events, I think you would understand why it was. I acted as I did.
I rewatched
I know you
through
will never
like 4
forgive me.
times.
I am not seeking.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I started with episode 7 in this live stream, and I just saw Claudia, and like I had the reference of like the movie from back in the day with like Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, and Kirsten Dunst. So I wanted to see like how they would play it a little differently, and I love the actresses who played Claudia. So like it hit hard.
However you manage, do not find yourself at the theater tomorrow night at curfew.
He's coming. Oh, I can't wait.
Okay. Did you know he was going to burn it down?
No. But I could sense the
100%. 100%. When I watched season 1, it just blew me away. So much more depth, so much more story. It was amazing.
My rage and madness were asleep. It was a test. I don't remember.
If you're wrong, you're dead.
There
Thank
was
you,
13 of
Malloy.
them and one of me. I was going to die either way.
Same question to you. They were your coven for hundreds of years. You had no feelings for any of them?
No.
complicated feelings.
But you didn't warn any of them?
No.
13 to 1. Maybe you were hedging your bets? See who emerges from the ash heap?
I didn't know his plan.
See, Malloy thinks he's doing this like side agent thing, but they know what he's
If I'm
doing.
not with him, I'm nothing.
Him, I, nothing.
Morning on the books
so what
is
was the
hard.
plan?
My guy's asleep.
The plan.
Mmm.
I was going to die. And I was going to take as many of them with me as I could.
Dang.
When a vampire commits himself to coffin, all the senses collapse into submission, and the dark boundaries of the world begin to stretch out in all directions. And in this state, in the lair where they slept, I could have been a marching band or a jet engine taking off.
The way it describes things.
Until
Oh my gosh.
Paris spun back round to the sun. The advantage was mine.
Just make sure Santiago's in there. That's all I want. That's awesome. That makes me even more excited. Oh, I wanted a, like, confrontation with Santiago.
6 by fire, 2 by blade, 1 by a combination of the two. No legs, 1 arm, still clutching onto his clarinet. 9 in all. And with no sign of Armand or Lestat. That meant 4 had escaped.
And Santiago's one of them. Where is he?
2 through the sewers.
There he is, a little rat in the sewers.
Planned for contingencies.
It had to be the London Coven. They have always been jealous of us. It's because we started speaking English. It's because we took over from Armand and they smelled weakness, you idiot. Or maybe it was Eglay. Eglay? She never got over you stealing Santiago. You tried drinking stuff upstairs. Where's London? Arson is an act of passion.
He sabotaged their bikes. Yes! And good, Santiago felt that. They're gone. Burnt up. And the thing is, he's so pompous. Ooh! He would have never thought it was Louis.
Did I wake you? I tried to be quiet coming and going, but all those iron joists cracking and load-bearing beams falling down on you. What? Is your companion with you? Didn't you hear? We broke up. Oh, I'd rather doubt that. Hard to hold hands after he killed my sister and my flesh. They would think
I hate him. I hate him.
It was me that planned their deaths.
Of course it was.
It was me that gave Claudia that hot exit from the gut.
Come to me. Did Armand tell you what we did with our...
Come to me, he said. Oh!
We used her as eyeshadow for the next month's performances. We put them in the pepper shaker for the popcorn we sold in the aisles. And some nights, Louis, I put a pinch of them in my fist before I closed my coffin at night. I would spit in them.
Santiago, shut up.
Wet ashes to pleasure myself.
Come to me, Francis.
It's Santiago to you, you firebug bugger!
Nah, that's the Spaniard's name he took. Took it to forget who you were, Francis. Took it to compensate for what God denied you, Francis. That joke.
It's like a diss track. Like,
Who couldn't keep quiet about it.
She only thought it was small because my testicles are so enormous.
Then maybe it was the lip applause Francis got when Francis finally got on stage in London. For a week. As an understudy for Osric. What was it the nature of your transformation that made you change your name? The desperate begging?
look at me. He doesn't even want to walk. He's just floating through this tunnel.
Francis desperately tried to take back his wish to be a vampire. I can see your maker's face now. Embarrassment washing over it. As you asked. Cannot.
Yes, he's throwing shade.
Good. Your maker's voice. As he walked away. I don't care what you call yourself. Come to me.
Oh! Behead! Yes. That was so satisfying, but I wish he felt more pain. That was so satisfying. Oh my gosh.
Say that shit about Claudia to my face.
He kicked his head. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. I see motion.
Santiago's failure to protect his coven, how quickly he
Definitely be sure to check out the other reactions on the channel.
Worthiness. And it made him an uncomplicated seduction.
You brought a cloak to a knife fight.
And all my rage and madness exited my body. And nothing replaced it.
Facts. I wish Santiago got more pain though. It went out so quickly.
When'd you start lying to me?
The night of Madeleine's transformation.
A while back then.
We parted, attack occur. I went back to make sure the Coven would keep curfew. That you do what you were going to do in safety. They were all on stage waiting for me. Told me they had done a rewrite. Tossed the script at my feet and I saw the title. And I thought, it's my Coven of 200 years. Or him. And at the time I could not count on your love lasting as long.
You rehearsed it with Lestat.
They rehearsed it with him. I stayed in my coffin when I was there.
And you spent nights over here.
I lied to you. Over and over.
Then what's thick? And all that time. Telling me.
See, yeah, that's what I want to know a little bit.
Make a different plan with me.
I will spend my life making it up to you.
You'll never make it up to me.
Wow.
I know.
Is Lestat still in Paris?
You'll never be able to kill him.
That wasn't my question.
Answer the question.
Yes, he's still here.
Wake me when it's night again.
Ask for a child. The lights going out of your blue eye. Like all the summer days are gone. Was it a good day's rest? Does it take a lot out of you?
What are you talking
Destroying
about?
everything in your wake? Well, almost everything.
You look small.
He's come home. Mrs. Magnus is there.
Some distance between the happy couple. Details left to work out after the homicide of Feli.
That's where he kept you? Chained to the wall?
No, this was for the disappointments. The ones before me. He had a knack for design. Nordic blondes on walls, dirty blondes in piles, right about where the gremlin stands now.
I don't care.
Oh boy.
I came here to have a think.
I came here to have a
My
think.
origins. Why I do what I do. Why?
Burned your daughter alive? Why you rehearsed a play that will burn your daughter alive? Why you crossed an ocean to rehearse a play that would burn your daughter alive?
The repetition.
The great laws.
What fucking law did you ever follow to stop?
Boom.
I've come to kill you.
I have the blood of Magnus in me.
Magnus burned.
I have the blood of Akasha in me. He doesn't know who that is. But the fact in and of itself makes your...
I don't know who that is.
Possibility. I'd have to be willing. And I'm not in the mood.
My blood is your blood.
And yet...
Here's your death. Let's start.
Oh. I don't know what Lestat's about to do now that he's seeing this.
He and I are gonna spend the rest of our lives together. Wherever your miserable life takes you.
What if, okay, what if Lestat is the benefactor of those people who are sending Malloy, like, all this information? Because he's trying to ruin... Oh my god, that's it, isn't it? That's it.
Enjoy it. Let's see how long it holds.
An odd phrase. What do you think he meant by that, Louis?
It's fairly obvious. He didn't think we would make it. 77 years.
Almost to the day.
We left him there. Walked Paris one last time, completely silent.
Stopped for a moment at the Place de la Concorde. The Luxuropolis.
I stood staring up at it as cars and carriages circled us.
It's definitely Lestat. Oh my gosh.
Was it telepathically?
I don't remember.
I said, let's go see Egypt.
Then sailed port to port.
At night, you can go see Egypt.
San Francisco.
And we did. Here, there, everywhere, and Dubai.
And that's the end of it. There's nothing else.
End of session.
Wow. We made it.
He loved you. I can say that now. He loved you a great deal. It must have been terrible for him to see us off that night.
Mind if I ask a few follow-up questions? There's just some things I've been jotting down along the way.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's just small stuff, like you and the tractor salesman in the bar in New Orleans before you killed him. You said that Lestat telepathically told you that you were scaring the salesman. But a maker can't do that anymore after transformation, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he whispered it to me.
Yeah. Figured as much.
What are you getting at?
You said that 4 escaped the theater. Celeste, Estelle, Santiago, and...
Sam.
Right. The vampire Sam Barkley.
We never quite figured out how he did it.
Did you ever get to him?
No. Time heals, Daniel. I believe he's a DJ now.
A DJ?
He wears a decorative helmet on his head when he performs.
Does he? Yeah, it's funny because Sam's in 2 places at once at one point in your story. He's guarding Armand in the theater box, but you also have him helping to bury you below stage.
He was with me in the box.
Yeah, he was with Armand in the box.
Oh, maybe he did a quick vamp back and forth.
So who are we forgetting?
Rashid, should we begin dinner preparations?
Yes, sir. I do hope you'll join us.
I'd be honored. Okay, let me just look at my list one more time here. Another New Orleans thing. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place here, but the night that Lestat brings all those soldiers home and you tell him to throw them out, how many soldiers did he mindfuck out of the townhouse that night?
I don't know.
10, 15?
More like 30?
Huh.
Huh?
Oh, well, it seems to me, I mean, back to the trial again, it seems to me that there was more than one person in the theater that night who could have saved you.
Who else was there?
Dan.
I know. It's my job. I'm built this way. I know. It's a stretch, but...
It's in your nature, Mr. Malloy. Couldn't get out the door without lobbing one more bomb.
Well, you said it yourself just now. He loved Louis. Lestat would have tried to save him as much as you did.
And he certainly would have made it known that he had. Shall we take these follow-ups and specious theories?
Wow. So what I thought could have been right.
Santiago should hand the diary into the audience, have them feel the evidence in their hands. This is too early for Lestat to acknowledge Louis. Keep the tension. Have him look at Louis later the moment he describes meeting him in New Orleans. These are just some notes along the margins here. We need an animation here. It's not clear how extreme the hoarding was.
Where did you get that?
Read it for yourself.
Oh, gosh. Let's see how long it lasts. Here we go. See? This is how you know Lestat is the one behind these people. Where are they getting these documents from? This is all the long con to break them up. Ooh, look at him turn those pages. Uh-oh, Armand.
That's when the Black Angel came. But he came back.
He did, with her.
So he did participate with them.
You rise from your chair and walk towards
He lied. Armand. Wow. So much for sleeping in the coffin.
And how do you suppose that you will
It's a wrap. They're done. Lestat wins.
more of your cheap theatrics?
The judges will fog her mind.
You have no idea of Claudia's strength.
He didn't witness the play. He directed the play.
Wow.
What say you for the vampire, Louis de Pointe du Lac? Guilty or not guilty?
Wow. And this goes back to Armand taking pages out of the book. It was Lestat!
Banishment.
Wow. Oh, Armand, you're dead.
Where does the bullshit start? Armand, Amadeo, Arun. You were supposed to die with Claudia. He didn't save you. Lestat did. He just took credit for it when the opportunity presented itself. And you wasted everyone who could have told you differently. 77 years based on a seismic lie.
It's a forgery, Louis.
It's from the Talamasca. Sam was their guy in Paris. He gave it to them. They gave it to me here.
Louis.
Wow. Malloy, be careful.
Louis! 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 This is Santi Augusto. Just like you come here to work in the bedroom after you wanted me to serve. One night, 17 years ago, you were over this building. The pain of it left you. Don't let an insignificant delivered by an insignificant boy. You have forgiven me for what God I paid in death. The time is open back up to us. And we all say that you
100% get out of there. Hey, Supernatural fan. There it goes. They are fighting. Get out, Malloy. No. Armand is coming for you. You ruined his con.
Rashid?
I'm guessing Rashid left after he brought me the newspaper.
Yeah, Armand, you can't do this.
You're not to touch him. Do you understand? You harm him in any way, I will kill you. Do you understand?
Why would Louis be able to hurt Armand?
I'm leaving now.
It's really good.
You need to be caught.
And it's over, just like that.
You should gather your things from your room. I'll arrange a car and a plane to take you home. I'll see there's $10 million wired into your account. Thank you.
Armand is just...
I was hoping the cane would wait until
Wow.
July. I had two on the floor for no audition at the Essence Festival. That's all shut it up now.
2 on the flow. Must have cost you.
Wasn't cheap. Me and my babe was on the bad side. Then I seen they got a new edition headlining the festival. She had a thing for Ralph when she was young.
Ralph.
Ralph, pretty one. Then I think, well, each one on the floor is gonna open back the door.
She'll be back.
She'll be back for Ralph. So, ask me this. How come you coming in when everybody else getting out? You so dead? Said to be at least a 3. Could be a 4.
Don't tell me he's gonna go try to find Lestat.
First time in New Orleans?
Did my luggage arrive?
Yes, sir. 2 bags and an oversized crate early in the morning. So waiting for you in your suite.
Thank you.
Very generous, Mr. Dulac. Thank you, sir. Your card? Your key?
Wow, he's back to like
As long as you'll have us. But we are boarding up the
the
hotel
city.
for the hurricane. So we're asking our guests to fill out this liability waiver.
No problem.
Now, everybody, if you want to turn your attention to the right of them big green pearly gates, this is 1132.
Wow, he's hearing the history of places that he grew up and like lived.
2 dozen members of high society. They walked in them doors right there. Ain't nobody ever seen them again. Take a picture if you need to. The year? It's 1940. The man that owned this townhome, and that is King Raj, who went by the name Sebastian Melmoth. Now, history's gonna have him go down a little something different. Monsieur Lysander Lioncourt.
Lysander Lioncourt?
The so-called seller of industrial machinery. But now tell the crime dog, why would a man, a known hoarder and an infamous recluse, be named King Raj in the first place? Sebastian knew a fella by the name of Tom Anderson. He was a former Louisiana state representative and a full-time Bourbon Street gangster. Mr. Melmoth, he wasn't alone in 1132. Also in residence was a local Creole hustler and his little child bride. They were running a voodoo cult in the back rooms above the courtyard garden.
That must be so crazy to hear.
Mardi Gras, 1940. Mr. Melmoth and Tom Anderson, they brought back the who's who or who that. The next morning couldn't nobody find head piece or nothing. But what did they find? Blood in between the floorboards of 3 different rooms. Bits and indeterminate pieces of bone inside the factory-sized incinerator. Why did Tom Anderson, Mr. Melmoth, the hustler, and the child bride do these particular
Careful, Louis.
to this house of lies and intrigue?
It's probably one of Lestat's.
Saw a crane smashed into a low rise. Big chunks of shit, trash cans, mailboxes.
There he is.
Fucking wild out there. Out there, running rash, goddamn hurricane out there. Shut up. I mean, we should be out of town.
Wow, I can't believe he's living in the same house.
Oh, man, plane. Who's you?
Hello.
Who's he?
Louis.
That's Louis. He's Louis.
Get out.
Get out. Where?
Dead.
I mean, there's a mad hurricane outside. I keep fucking telling dog. Shit, God damn it. God.
I mean,
Rats, French, fucking bitch.
Fire gift, Your Honor. Where is some fledgling? All the millennials left. He is an excellent rat catcher.
he cannot go back to Lestat like this.
Would you like one? Hello, Lestat. Hello, Louis.
You finally learned the truth.
Passing through.
No. I came to see you.
And what does your companion think of that?
Exactly.
Enough for myself now.
Good for you. I'm sorry I don't have much time. I'm in the middle of rehearsing.
Rehearsal?
I'm going on tour. Marguerite, she seems to have retired. And I thought, who better than me to carry without 50 more years of practice. Siri, pause.
Siri, pause. That took me out of it.
Did you save my life in Paris?
Is Lestat older than Armand? I can't remember.
You tell me if that was so.
Why didn't you say? It was me who saved you, not him.
I don't like to point out my virtues.
It's such a Lestat response.
I knew you'd figure it out. And look. You have. I was right. All hail me.
Been enduring here?
Not enduring. Living.
Here in New Orleans. Whole time.
It's my home. I am she is me.
He stayed there so he could always have a piece of you, Louis.
I didn't know it was a gift. I wore it like a curse. I was selfish. I tried to make nights off, but I wanted you to suffer. Because I was suffering.
Shall we list all the ways we have wronged each other and why it will never be right between monsters?
King, thank you
Oh.
for the gift you offered me,
Wow.
the gift I denied, for the nights in front of me, where I might learn to live honestly. Thank you.
Well, he's not heard that before. Time.
September 8th, 1973. September 8th, 1973.
What is that?
It was 11:07 here. It could have been 9:07 in San Francisco. Armand called me. Were you there?
Yeah.
Did you hurt yourself?
Wow.
I was lost. And I was in a dark way. I was thinking about
Claudia.
I can't get her out of my mind. You have the same problem. I can't, Louis. I can't.
That's true. She looked at him when it happened.
Do you hear me? I carried her home. I made you turn her. And saved her from the fire. To a half century later,
She looked at me again.
Can he share that?
Looking to her father. But I was new.
This was not on my bingo card. They're hugging after all this. But I'm still stuck on part of the story. Was Sam in two places or not? Like, who'd he forget about? Is this how it ends? Oh.
Welcome back, Atlanta. And welcome to my next guest, the two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative journalist and author of the current best-selling fictional memoir, Interview with the Vampire.
There he is.
Malloy.
Thanks, Leonard.
Look at him. He's like a rock star.
It is one of the main topics of debate regarding your book. Is it true or is it a joke?
Well, I've sold 5 million books in 4 months.
Yes.
You can't see the forest for the trees. They kill printing it. Hey, Atlanta, check out the book fair this weekend.
It is going to be quite something. The Washington Post.
The Bezos Bugle.
That's a good one. It called your book a sophomoric footnote in an otherwise stellar career. Conceptually weird.
Middle finger to the publishing industry that turned its back on him a decade ago. I don't read reviews.
Is it true you shot this book to every major publisher in the country in the UK?
What is this?
It's a legitimate question.
No, it's not. I mean, you haven't even told your viewers what the book is about.
Oh, good point. The book purports to be an interview with an actual vampire.
Oh, I know what it's about. It's about you, Leonard, trying to go viral with your dinky little provincial news desk. Yeah, I did interview an actual vampire. Oh, here's the camera. I interviewed an actual actually 2 vampires, a species that's lived among us for centuries, and it's supported by a mountain of historical documentation.
You took a noble career.
Didn't even read it.
Put it in the shirt.
Didn't read the book.
You were one of our finest, and now you're a Bigfoot hunter chasing Jesus' blood.
I've sold millions of these books, more than Johnny Grisham or Prince Harry and the Prisoner of Santa Barbara. It's a great read. You're a hack.
What a delight.
Jeez.
Thanks so much for being here, Daniel Malloy. Can't wait to read the book.
What is this? Whoa. Oh, he's hearing them.
Listen, your royalty checks keep bouncing back to me, man. I need a forwarding address.
Why not send them to your editors at the Talamasco?
The shit they made me take out. No editor's next book, I promise.
There won't be a next book. There shouldn't have been a first book.
You want the 10 million back? Just say it, man. Send me an address.
You know where I live?
I really wouldn't be staying put if I were you. I'm guessing you haven't heard from my maker.
No.
Fucking asshole.
Oh.
I'm sorry you were burdened out of spite.
He was
I should have
turned?
left you alone with him.
Make it up to me. We'll do a follow-up book.
What do you want, Dave?
I'm worried about you.
I'm fine.
I keep hearing the other vamps talking about you. They're really fucking pissed off about our book.
You want to write another with me?
Sequels, audiobooks, sex toys.
Yeah. You become a cold killer.
You still haven't read it, have you?
It's the top of my stack.
You said that last month.
It's getting early here, Daniel.
Get out of Dubai, Louis. Hey, where'd you get those headphones?
No bacon.
Stuff them in the oven like a chili.
Si domanda ci sei. Morso dopo morso fino al midollo.
We'll all get a chop.
Shikar karo.
Matane. Give her.
Burn it.
Ruso. A heretic banquet.
Is good.
seeing those stones on the ground.
Skyscraper. The skyscraper that grow quiet now.
All of you. Shh, 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 shh. This is the vampire Louis Dulac. I live in the penthouse apartment at the Al Sharaf Towers in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The security staff here is robust, but mortal. My front door is always unlocked, as are the windows to my balcony, which were designed with a protective film coating for those of us sun-challenged. So for all you cowards out there talking shit, talking about taking a run at me, hear this now, and hear it plain. I own the night.
Wow. But anyway, what I was saying before I got distracted is like, it's interesting having those little rocks kind of grounding him in this like Zen garden, just given what happened to him. Whew. All right. And that concludes episode 8 of season 2 of Interview with the Vampire, and the episode, and that's the end of it. There's nothing else. And what an amazing watch this was. So good, so interesting how memory and perspective works, and like that was, I think, the most fascinating part. And I want to go back and rewatch season 1 just so I can see a little bit more of that comparative, that duality between what I saw here in season 2 in regard to the story. But this has been incredible. Thank you so much for those of you who have popped in, checked in on this, and commented. I've really appreciated, interacting with you in the chat and just like getting excited about this series. It's so good. I heard that there was like a season 3 teaser or announcement trailer like a few months back. I'm extremely late for watching this show, so I need to go watch that and react to it on this channel. But thanks so much, and I always forget to stop the timer. But thank you so much for checking this out, and feel free to check out other things on my channel. Like, subscribe, share with a friend. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, sorry. Thanks. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.